welcome to Fraser Focus, local faces and local places. I'm Leah Bolton.
And I'm Dean Atwell. Spring has already sprung. I can't believe it's the middle of May already.
It's here.
We're heading into Chilliwack later to learn about early learning with the Indigenous communities.
Also in this show, we take part in a salmon release and we do some cooking with some local kids. And what does your future home look like with technology? We'll find out. Now, to start off the show though, we're going to check in with some homeowners about the upcoming impending water restrictions.
We had a very long, dry, warm summer in 2015, and that was an opportunity for us to just reflect back on how well the regulations had worked.
So what was the outcome of that?
The regulations proved to be incredibly effective in 2015 in the way that we used our water. People were very excellent actually at embracing them and did really well at bringing their water use down as we went through that long, dry, hot summer. For about the past 20 years, Metro Vancouver has really focused on lawn watering as our major water conservation tool, and it is incredibly effective during those long, hot summer months. Our water use may be on a typical day throughout the years about 1 billion litres a day. When we go into a hot, dry day, that can go up to 1.5, 1.7 billion litres. And we know from studies that most of that water is going on our lawns.
They charge us now for water. It costs something like $80 to $90 every 2 months. And so when summer comes, all of the lawns around my cul-de-sac all turn brown.
We let our front lawn go brown and we would keep our back lawn green. We'd focus on that for whatever area we were going to use for recreation and family.
When most people think about that, the water restrictions, they think about sprinklers. Dean, my colleague, he has visited some people. They get artificial turf as kind of an alternative and that sort of thing.
We have some of the cleanest drinking water in the world, and we're wasting it on our lawns, which is pretty ridiculous. So real turf, like sod, grass comes in rolls, and you lay it down on the soil. Now what needs to be done is you're going to have to water that all the time. When we first put it in, I recommend watering it 2 to 3 times a day. After that, for about the first 2 weeks, you're going to water it once every 2 or 3 days.
Yay!
How were you impacted by the droughts and all the water restrictions that were happening over the last few years?
We cheated a little bit. My husband and I are both realtors as well, so it actually works really well for our clients to do this type of grass. It's much better. Certainly helps with making a house more saleable down the road as well.
And it's all synthetic here?
That's all, yeah, all
doesn't
synthetic.
Need watering, doesn't need fertilizer, doesn't need lime, any of that stuff.
Synthetic grass is about 4 times more expensive than real grass. I find usually you'll break even, so it's going to pay for itself by year 3 or 4.
I live in an apartment as well, and I don't have the same lawn, same sort of thing. There's not the outdoor things, but there are indoor things.
Yeah, definitely. So some of the big wins for indoors are certainly the showers. Taking a shorter shower makes a big difference in how much water we use every day. We ask people to do 2 minutes shorter on average. There's a couple of other great ways that we can save water around the home. One of them is using our efficient appliances efficiently. So what that means is a lot of us are buying these front loader washing machines or energy efficient dishwashers. But the best way to keep them saving water is to fill them up. So when you're doing your front load laundry or filling your dishwasher, make sure that you're doing full loads instead of running regular half loads. Other things we can do outdoors is when we're working on landscaping, we can try to choose water-wise plants. There's lots of beautiful, beautiful options available in any garden center. They either already have them signposted or they're more than happy to help people choose those plants.
If my car's really dirty, what do I do?
We do have information about doing water-wise car washing, so a lot of people now are switching over to using making sure they have a bucket on hand to do their car washing. There are, however, other things that we can do. We've just launched a conservation campaign last year that a lot of our cities are using, and it looks at other ways that we can save water indoors and out.
Turning off the water while brushing teeth, shaving, or washing dishes can save up to 10 to 40 liters of water per day.
So we have a welovewater.ca website in place. It's an information hub. We do a social media campaign that drives users into that site, and it's full of really great tips on things that you can do around home.
Don't waste a drop.
Hey Dean, take a look at this nice green grass. You're gonna miss it in the summertime.
There'll be a lot of brown yards for homeowners across the Fraser Valley this year. You're watching Fraser Focus. More local stories when we come back.